Do your best because we are watching. Is that okay? So keep the smiles on, walk like you got this, and keep smiling. So to all the contestants, in brief, what are you wearing and what's the significance? Thank you.
Thank you so much for the question. I am wearing the wire mesh represents the interconnectedness that tourism brings in different cultures. It brings upon unity of different cultures. And when you look at the cowrie shells and the history of the cowrie shells, they're used for trade way back from the coast of East Africa. And in our culture today, they represent our cultural heritage. That is how we can relate it to tourism. And also the economies that tourism brings. Tourism brings upon money and revenue into our country. My skirt is made up of the brooms, the local broom that strips in the house, and then it's also made of the coffee beans and also the fresh green leaves. Behind here you can see it's made of banana fibers. I'll start with the banana fibers. The banana fibers showcase, in this outfit show sustainability. This is what they stand for. In our today tourism, where we need to make sure that our tourist sites remain at peace or remain in peace by keeping them clean, where we dispose of the plastics, and so that we can have clean tourist sites. The leaves represent purity and nature as well as environment, and our need for us to conserve the environment by planting more trees. The brooms represent the cleansing of the barriers between us, the barriers that divide us, those barriers that bring about disunity. So when we use these brooms, they represent how we can use tourism to cleanse the disunity among different cultures, so to bring about peace. The coffee beans in my outfit represent how the coffee that is in almost every household in Kyaggwe, how these coffee beans can be used to bring about peace in a way that these coffee beans can be used to make coffee, which coffee we can have. You know, when we have visitors, we can make coffee and have a chat, and then that way we can have peace.
Erinnya nze Naziwa Sarah, ndi contestant number 2. Ngenda nkozesa Luganda engeri gye tuli nti no tuli mu Buganda. Twagale olulimi lwaffe. Neyanziza nnyo omukisa guno gwe mpeereddwa okunnyonnyola ku kiyiiye kyange kino. Okusookera ddala ngenda kwogera ku mboobo. Kyaggwe tuyitibwa tukulembera omwami ayitibwa Ssekiboobo, nga yatuumibwa olw'okubanga Kyaggwe ffe abasemba emabega mu masaza ga Buganda, ate era nga Ssekiboobo eyasooka yakozesanga emboobo okwewujjangako ensowera, so nga kwe twajja erinnya erya Ssekiboobo n'abanga yatutwala musaza Kyaggwe. Nyambadde olubugo luno nga lwambadde okuggyayo obuwanga bwaffe. Edda ennyo twayambalanga mbugo nga tewannaba kuggyawo nnyambala ey'engoye zino eno. Twayambalanga olubugo. Embugo zino zikozesebwa mu bintu bingi, ate eddala ddala mu byobuwangwa obwaffe wano e Buganda, nga n'ekisingira ddala okusumika, okuteekako omusika alina okuba nga alina olubugo. Nyambadde eddiba lino mu bulago bwange lya nte, kitegeeza nti no Kyaggwe tuli balunzi. Ate era abantu b'e Buganda tulunda. Mu bulago bwange nyambadde ensimbi. Ensimbi zino zitegeeza nti no tuli bagagga. Abaganda tuli bagagga. Twenyumirize mu Buganda. Olugoye lwange wansi wanirize tuyina wano mu Kyaggwe. Okusookera ddala temumanyi na mbiri ze tulina wano mu Kyaggwe. Okusookera ddala tulina olubiri olw'Abalangira aw'e Bukeerere. Tulina olubiri olwa Nanfumbambi Entenderu. Tulina olubiri olwa Kabaka Emagoma. Tulina olubiri olwa Kintu Ennyenga. Tulina olubiri lwa Lukanga. Zonna olwa ekyambalo kyange nzitaddeko embiri ezo. Emabega wange ebiwawaatiro bino bitegeeza ennyonyi nyange ate nga kyeneddira. Ennyonyi nyange ky'ekinyonyi eky'eddembe, tekirina buzibu bwe kikola ku bantu, ate era kikiikirira ebiwawaatiro byange bino tebikiikirira, si byambadde lwakuba nnyonyi nyange gye neddira, naye mbyambadde olw'akabonero akategeeza nti nno abantu b'e Buganda tuwerokamingi, tuyaniriza abagenyi, tuli bantu abaagala, tuli bantu ba ddembe. Ku mutwe gwange guno ntaddeko emiti gino, nyambadde engule y'emiti. Kabaka atukubiriza okusimba emiti. Bannange tusimbe emiti. Tusimbe emiti kubanga ebintu bye tweddira bibeera mu bibira. Ebintu bye tweddira bibeera mu bibira. Ebisinga nga bisolo na binyonyi. So kati bwe tunaaba tetusimbye emiti, tetulina we tugenda bikuumira. N'olwekyo tusimbe emiti.
Miss Ssaza, I'm very sorry to cut you short. Webale nnyo kutunnyonnyola. Badde nsaba mu bufunze mu ddakiika emu bw'eti oddemu otunnyonnyola byonna by'otugambye mu lulimi oluzungu. It's not speaking too much that makes you a queen, but how best you explain in the shortest possible time. Ky'oyambadde n'ensonga lwaki. Thank you.
Have worn this attire today. The back rows represent our culture here in Uganda. As the Waganda we used to wear back clothes. I have a tail which represents it represents a sign of Sechibobo, our leader here. And our leader used to use this tail to wave the house prize. That's why we are called Kyaggwe. The back, I have Ennyambala as my clan. It represents the peaceful Uganda. As the Waganda, we are peaceful people. We welcome everyone. And on my head, I have these branches of trees. They represent that here in Uganda, Kabaka emphasizes us to plant trees. And most of our totems are animals and birds. So let's plant trees such that we protect our totems. Hence, promoting tourism and peace. Thank you.
This opportunity granted to me, Kyaggwe, contestant number 3. According to our theme this year, which is tourism and peace, I've chosen to put on this way because of the following reasons. This bird that I'm holding in my left hand, this is a dove with an olive leaf on its beak, which is a sign of peace. This attire is made out of polythene bags, of which many of us here use for shopping. After being used for shopping, we've seen several people dispose of these bags anyhowly, which makes the environment very uncomfortable for the tourists to come and, tour around. Since it's biodegradable, like it does not it's non-biodegradable, I may say. So we need to make good use of it after shopping so that we can keep our tourist sites very clean, hence attracting the tourists. For the sake of the water bodies, we all know these are some of the tourist attractions we have in Uganda. Once we dispose of this polythene bag and the fish get to eat it, definitely it's going to die, of which we are losing a lot. And by urging everyone here to learn how to handle the non-biodegradable materials like I did. Thank you so much.
I have put on this attire. This is a spear. This is a shield. In Uganda, our kings used to use this spear to keep peace. To keep peace in a way that they used it to hunt. They used it to maintain peace between, because it has three sides, as you can see. This is the middle, this is the king, this represents the king in the middle. It represents the two sides that are having a disagreement. And when the king comes, this is the king up. He can bring the two parties together and tell them, you guys, you need to come together and stop this disagreement. This shield protects our kingdom from everyone. You can protect yourself from everyone who comes to confront you using this shield. And my attire, these are pine trees. Pine trees, when we are surrounded by pine trees, it brings a sense of calmness. When it brings a sense of calmness, it attracts more tourists, because most people love touring those places that are calm. When it has this natural breeze, the pine trees bring the natural breeze. When it brings the natural breeze, that's what tourists want. So it creates peace and tourism. Those are the pine tree leaves. Which doesn't, when I remove these pine trees from the pine tree leaves from the pine tree, it doesn't affect the pine tree, because there is thinning, like you have to prune and then remove all these things so that the plant can grow. So it promotes tourism and peace, our theme of this year. Thank you so much.
My name is Nakakande Mariam Wembo, contestant number 5. This is my creative wear, and I decided to put up all of this that you're seeing here because of the various reasons that I'm going to present to you. This is the coffee. There are very many reasons why I put on this coffee, and one of it is that it promotes unity. And in every home that we go to, they have to give you the coffee and water, a sign of peace and unity. Of late, the Katikiro of Uganda appeared in Kyaggwe with his campaign of Eyawanguza. That is why I had to put up the money on my outfit. My skirt is composed of the banana fibers. These banana fibers are not just used as you people can see it. We use these banana fibers to make different items. We not only use it to cook or something, we use them to make dolls, ropes that our children and any other person can use. Thank you so much.
Again.
You're welcome. Just before you proceed, we'll request number 1 to number 5. We have seen you. Thank you for showcasing your talent. You are free.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Nakachumba Christine, contestant number 6. As our theme says, tourism and peace for this year, this is my creative wear, the back cloth. As we know in Uganda, the back cloth is known as our traditional outfit. So I created the back cloth in a way that in Kyaggwe, it's one of the roles that we do as Kyaggwe, where people come together and beat the bark of the mutuba tree, because it comes from the mutuba tree, beat the bark of the mutuba tree and pound it and make the back cloth. In this way, people are coming together to network, they are making friends, and in a way that they are also promoting culture, which promotes tourism and peace. On my outfit, I have waterfalls that are twins, that are believed to have been born, that is Ssaza and Omuwala. This is one of the tourist attractions that we have in Kyaggwe. And through this way, many people come from all over Uganda to come and tour to this place, to see the nature, the surroundings of this place, and one of the surroundings are the beautiful rocks. And this is believed that when these twins, Ssaza and Omuwala, were born, they were born in between the rocks. But the perseverance that we went through to persevere all those rocks, and they decided to flow, one in the west and one in the east, gives us the strength as a country to keep moving. And it also promotes tourism and peace in a way that people come to visit these tourist sites, and it attracts so many people to come. In this way, people get to know each other, they connect, they get to know about these tourism sites, they learn about them, which promotes peace and tourism. On my right hand, I'm holding this. It is the last part on the tail of a cow. In Uganda, it's called Ennyambala. And this comes in a way that our county head in Kyaggwe is called Ssekibobo. So long ago, the first Ssekibobo used to use the tail, the last part on the tail of the cow to chase away the house flies that used to disturb him. So, and this, what I'm holding, represents peace. In this way, as Kyaggwe people, we are known for peace as our county head. On my right hand, I'm having a crested crane. A crested crane is a national bird in Uganda that represents peace. It is a loving bird, and birds are known for being gentle, loving, and caring. As our country, Uganda, we also have those characteristics among us as loving people, welcoming people. So in that way, it attracts tourists to come into our country, and since there is peace. The shoes I'm wearing and the bangle I'm wearing, they have the cowrie shells. The cowrie shells are believed to they came into Uganda, they were brought by the Arabs. In this way, as African countries, we adopted the use of cowrie shells. And in adoption of the cowrie shells, as Buganda, we adopted them in Uganda, as we use them as Ensimbi Enganda, as our currency. So in this way, people can make different things, jewelry, and if there is any conflict among people, someone can use it to give someone in order to reconcile with those people. On my down part, I have the seesaw to represent Marila Forest as the biggest forest that we have in Uganda, and it is found in Kyaggwe. In this way, many people come to go to Marila Forest to carry out different activities like bird watching, zip lining. People come together from all over the country to carry out those different activities, which brings them together, promoting tourism and peace. I'm holding a bag.
Thank you so much, Christian. Thank you.
I'm contestant number 7. Identify the colors around me as you see them. The red color symbolizes the blood of the Ugandan people. If we compile together as the Ugandan people, this can also promote peace and tourism in Uganda. The yellow color around me symbolizes the abundant sunshine we get in Uganda, because this sunshine also helps us to maintain trees and our animals. The purple color around me symbolizes the Catholic Church and the Protestant Church. That if we come together and pray, it can also help us to promote tourism and peace. These are called papyrus reeds. They are used on our traditional ceremonies. With the Laganda people, we tie them around our waists when we are dancing our traditional dance. These are palm leaves. They are used to make mats, of which if tourists come to Buganda, some of these palm leaves that are used to make mats attract them to buy these mats. So thank you very much.
Sagala twerabire.
Kyaggwe, contestant number 8. When I thought of a creative wear, I thought of making something that is very disturbing our natural environment. As a Miss Tourism, to restore and protect the environment is my responsibility. Tourism moves hand in hand with the natural environment. I thought of something that is very destroying our environment, that is destroying our nature. So when I sat down, I thought of these polythene bags made out of the detergent. I decided to go on picking these polythene bags of detergent from different sources so that I protect my environment, I protect my soils. Since these are biodegradable materials, once they are disposed somewhere, that is polluting the soil. I decided not to burn them, since when I burn them, still I cause global warming. So I decided to make this dress out of these polythene bags of detergent, so that even I can empower other girls. And once I empower other girls to make these, we can still attract very many tourists. And if we do them, like long time, our grandfathers and mothers could make backlogs, and they could attract different tourists to promote their tourism sites. So I decided to empower different girls to collect these polythene bags of detergent so that we can make many dresses like this of mine, skirts, t-shirts, out of these disposable things. So I knew that once I make this, I also protect my soil, that is peace. Since the theme is peace and tourism, there is no peace when I dump these polythene bags in the rivers. There is no way I'm protecting my soil when I dump these things in the soils. So I empower all the girls. Instead of destroying, instead of disposing these things, we can protect our soil, we can protect our environment as a sign of peace, and at the same time to increase on our tourist attractions. Thank you.
Thank you
so much, my judges. I came up with this. My name is Nakanda Jessica, contestant number 9, and this is my creative wear. When I sat down, I came up with an idea, and I'll start with my headpiece. On my head, I'm putting on a crown, and it represents the beauty and the beautiful nature of our great county, Kyaggwe. For example, in Kyaggwe, we have a lot of tourist attractions. We have Ssaza Falls, we have Marira Forests. So I came up with an idea and I made a crown. On my forehead, I'm having cowrie shells. In our traditional, they are so important that they were used back in the days by our grannies, and to represent peace. As our theme says, tourism and peace. In my chest, I'm having carabat, and they are used, long ago they were used as glasses by our grannies. For example, if one party had disagreement with another, they brought wine, or what we call Omuwala, and they were served using this, which created peace among the two parties. Then in my waist, I'm putting on, I'll call it a kawempe. As you know, in our traditional, or in Uganda, long ago we didn't have dinings. So this piece was used to serve food, and it symbolized peace in the family, whereby people could sit as one family to eat food. Then on mine, I'm putting on a dress. I made a short dress out of the back road, and on it I added a tail of a back road to bring out the beauty. Because long ago we had tourists. As you know, you have many tourists. We have different types of tourists. So long ago, many people used to visit Uganda to know more about the back road, and even fashionistas all over the world used to come to Uganda to experience what the back road is. And in our Kyaggwe, in our country, one of the jobs we do as Kyaggwe, we are most known for making back road. So I sat down and I came up with an idea of making a back road. I made a dress with a tail, which was the great work of Kyaggwe, and it has attracted many tourists, especially fashionistas, to come and know more how they make this back road. Then on my legs, I'm having calciums as well. As you know, it was used as jewelry long ago. Till now, it is still being used as jewelry. In my neck, I'm having necklaces, and they have yellow, red, and black, which is the color of our great Uganda. And I believe, and I know that Uganda is a great country, and in Uganda you find Kyaggwe County, which is a peaceful county. Thank you so much, my dad.
Tukirize ate tufune obubaka obufunziddwa obulungi okuva ewa Honorable.
yefe abali byonna bituufu ku Kyaggwe essaza lyaffe lino ddungi nnyo Katonda asula Kyaggwe era kyova owulira nga bagasiba nakubeesikiina nti nsula mu ggulu emuggulu Katonda tobeera mu ggulu ekitegeeza Katonda asula Kyaggwe si ekyo basebo ne bannyabo n'olwekyo n'ebirala bingi basebo ne bannyabo twagala okwebaza abaana baffe wano abavuganyiza obulungi ate bwe mpulidde taata Sikabembe ng'agamba nti bagumiza nnyo ekyempisa tukimanyi bulungi nnyo wano empisa mu Buganda kye zikola era twagala okusaba abaana baffe beeyongereyo bakole bulungi ate tusobole okwongera okufuna obuwanguzi basebo ne bannyabo tweyagalira mu bukulembeze ate obujja tumaliriza omulembe omulembya twagala okwebaza Ssaabasajja Kabaka bwe yasiimye n'awummuza omulembe omusipaliti babatumidde nnyo era katwongere okulaba empaka zaffe zino abaana baffe nga boolesa obulungi bwa Kyaggwe mwebale nnyo Ssaabasajja Kabaka awangaale
Abakiri bona bose baserubula ate bano